CNN f***ed up.
What?
You heard that right, CNN got duped. Now this story intrigues me. I don't know if you guys are familiar with CNN's reputation, but they have a reputation for being biased and exaggerating their reporting.
Fake news. It's fake.
And we already know how the media can be.
This is about as nasty as it's been. Fans like this last night.
But this one right here takes the cake. They have been receiving a lot of backlash in one of their stories where they rescued a political prisoner, or what they thought to be a political prisoner, who ended up being an intelligence officer from the Assad regime. Now, I knew something was off. I kid you not, I remember watching as they were releasing this man, and I knew in my heart something was off.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
And not only me, a lot of people did. I saw the comments all over.
This looks staged.
This looks fake.
And I was like, shit, I felt the same way. This guy was too clean cut. But it gets worse. It gets worse than that. I thought that was it. Turns out he was an intelligence officer from the Assad regime. What the fuck? Crazy. But before we get to that reporting, let's have a look at the actual video. And let's look at the parts what made it seem fake. I knew something was off, and I know you guys can spot it too.
Deep in the belly of the regime's Air Force intelligence headquarters,
these are English letters.
We are hoping to find traces of Austin Tice, an American journalist held captive in Syria since 2012. This specific branch was tasked with surveillance, arrest, and killing of all regime critics.
These are all cleaned out.
We don't find any hints of Tice, but come across something.
Now, I want you guys to notice that all the doors are open right here. All the doors are open.
I can't tell though. It might just be a blanket.
Except one.
Cell that's locked.
The only cell that's locked. You heard that? This is the reason why people thought it was fake too. One of the reasons.
While he shoots the lock off the cell door. We go in to get a closer look. It's still not clear if there is something under the blanket.
Oh, it moved. Is there someone there?
Now, I want you guys to picture this. You're a prisoner locked up, and you hear American voices, right? And a lot of people and American voices talking. You're gonna assume, like, shit, this is a journalist or something. Like, people here that are not from the regime that are here, like, you know, let me scream. Let them save me. People haven't come see you in days. You're hearing these American voices. You should be screaming, like, help me, get me out. That's part of the reason why I thought it was fake, because this guy is just there, like, hiding under the blanket.
Someone there? Or is it just a blanket? I don't know.
Come on, at that point I would have been like, oh, help me, help me. Hello. One thing is he was sleeping. He wasn't even sleeping. He was just like hiding. Now this one right here was maybe top two. The second reason why I thought this was fake. Bro, look. He's cleaner than me. He looked good, bro. Look at those clean ass jeans, bro. Nice jacket, clean jeans. That's why I thought something was up. I'm like,
he tells the fighter he's from the city of Humps and has been in the cell for 3 months.
Yo, he looked good.
Clutches
like
my
he looks
arm
good. He looked like he hasn't been locked up.
Okay. Does anyone have any
He's
water?
kissing like he don't need. Oh, wait till he finds out who he was. Crazy.
We start to walk him outside.
Look, this was what was it for me right here. This was the reason why I thought it was fake, and a lot of people sided with me. Even though we know it's not fake, but you know, there's more to the story. But this is why I thought it was fake.
After 3 months in a windowless cell.
3 months in a windowless cell. Look at him right in the sky. Look at his eyeballs, bro. You telling me you're there for months in a windowless cell, and when you look at the sun first time, you're going to just stare at it like this? Out of here. No, you're not, bro. I wouldn't. The first reaction would be like, like that's what I would assume, right?
Sky.
That's why I'm like, yo, something is up here. What the fuck?
My God, the light, he says. Oh God, there is light.
See, there's one thing of saying, like, oh my God, the light. And there's another thing where you're actually reacting with movement. This to me was the indicator that this was, but yes, for me, I was like, yo, why is he just talking? You should be covering your eyes. You should be like squinting. You should be looking down. You don't want to look straight at the sky. That's what I was thinking, right?
God, there is light.
Oh, you got a free kiss there. Yo, look at that clean ass jacket.
repeats
Look at that
again and
clean
again.
ass jacket, bro. Look, staring at the sky with no problem.
For 3 months, I didn't know anything
بعرف
about
شي يعني
my
ولادك، ما
family, he
بعرف شي يعني
says.
أهلك.
I didn't hear anything about my children. The
Come
fighter
on, bro.
hands him
Come on,
something
bro.
to eat.
Come on,
No.
bro.
Barely body can't handle it.
Okay, you're okay.
His
You're okay,
captain's
buddy. You're
leg
okay
turned
now
full
because
of
you know the rebels
Damascus,
would have known who you were. You
leaving
done,
him
my
with
guy.
no food or water. That was at least 4 days ago. I'm
All right,
shaking.
I want you
My
guys to
face
look
is
at this. Look how clipped his nails are. His nails are more. My nails are longer than that. His nails are cleaner, clipped. He looks good.
shaking, he says.
Look at that. Look at that. Look
The
at his
rebel
nails.
tells him there's
Look at
no
his
more
nails.
army, no more prisons, no more checkpoints.
This was the number one thing in the comments. People were
Are
saying,
you
look at his
serious, he
nails. They're
says?
clean.
الله يلعن أبوه.
سوريا حرة.
Surya
This,
Harra.
to me, this is why I thought this whole shit was fake, bro, honestly.
First
But it
time
turns out
it
it was
was heard
worse than that. So as you can see, there's a lot of indicators right here that point to this being staged, right? First of all, he's clean. You see his outfit. He got a cleaner outfit than me. His jeans are clean. He got a coat on. I would assume they would have took that shit in prison, right? He got a clean coat. He doesn't look too bad in the face, but then again, everybody in the Middle East really got a beard. It looks trimmed. His nails were clipped, clean. That to me, I was like, all right, bro, something is off here. But what I didn't imagine for it to take this crazy ass turn. Check this part out.
First, I want to begin tonight by showing you the most embarrassing thing CNN has ever done, and that's saying something. The network that specialises in propagating misinformation seems to have themselves been the victim of misinformation.
I don't know who this guy is,
being
but
too
I
kind.
love
It was
the way
more
he's just
likely
reporting right
they
now.
were victims of their own lack of curiosity. A lack of curiosity that led them to assist in setting free an alleged war criminal and broadcasting it globally as one of the most amazing moments on television in 20 years.
Great.
Amazing indeed.
Can't make this shit up.
Now, the broadcast crew were filming in an empty prison when they stumbled upon what appeared to be the only locked cell in the secret facility. With help from their guides, they broke into the cell and rescued a victim of Assad's brutal regime, except he wasn't a victim at all. The man they set free was later identified as Salama Mohammed Salama, one of Assad's most brutal lieutenants responsible for the savage torture of
Crazy.
civilians. But CNN didn't know that, or at least they didn't check
Man,
that.
they fucked up. Now, when reports were coming out there that this person was not who he said he was, and in fact, he was a high-ranking intelligence officer who's known to torture people, CNN put out a statement that they're investigating this. Clarissa Ward also put out a tweet. Let's check that tweet out. And she goes, we could confirm the real identity of the man from our story last Wednesday as Salama Mohammed Salama. Now, I want you guys to check out this, the community note right here. Or what is this? Readers added context. Readers added context. Whatever they call this. I'm not too big on X, but whatever they call this. I want you to check this part out. This shit is funny as hell, bro. Mrs. Ward's post is missing context. Because apparently she didn't put it out there. She just said, and I repeat, we can confirm his real identity. But she didn't give enough information. What she should have said is what they put over here. So let's read this together. It says, Mrs. Ward's post is missing context. Salama Mohammed Salama is no ordinary person as she may portray. He was an intelligence officer of the Assad regime who operated checkpoints in Homs notorious for theft, extortion, and coercing residents into becoming informants. That's how she should have posted it. You know, she didn't disclose this with the people that were there following her on X. So let's go to CNN. CNN actually put it out there. Here we go. This is the part I want you guys to see. As CNN continued to pursue information about the freed prisoner after the original report, multiple residents of Homs said that the man was Salama, also known as Abu Hamza. They told CNN that he was known for running the Air Force Intelligence Directorate's checkpoint in the city and accused them of having a reputation for extortion and harassment. And all Clarissa Ward had to do was post that here, but instead she didn't. Like, we're supposed to know the rest? Nah, sweetheart. Let them all know. Let the people know exactly what you did, who you saved. Now, I don't know how that works, but Clarissa Ward went into Syria. I don't know how this works and what exactly is, but I'm guessing this should be a crime. I'm not sure how that goes. Let's see what happens with that. Alright guys, so let me know what you guys think, because I found this shit very intriguing. This shit right here, the crazy part about this story is that I was following from the beginning, from where they first put out the story, where they freed the man and the video and everything. A part of me was like feeling for the man, and then I was like, wait, something is not right. And then it turns out this was my gut feeling. This is why it didn't feel right to me. It all makes sense now. Now this is just embarrassing for CNN. Alright guys, if you're new here, like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. If you're here because you watch my previous shit, I appreciate you and I fucking love you. Peace.